Empathy is about understanding another person's situation from their point of view. It's often described as putting yourself in someone else's shoes, and it's about hearing what's going on for them. You don't need to have experienced what someone else is going through to be empathetic, but you do really need to listen to their experience. Empathy is not about what you may think or feel about someone's situation, but it's more about them. So sympathy, on the other hand, is more about your own feelings. You might feel sorry for someone else's situation or share their emotions that they're feeling. It can sometimes be expressed as care or concern for someone, but the risk here is that sympathy can be more about managing your own feelings than understanding theirs. To show empathy, the first thing you'd need to do is try to understand what's happening for someone from their point of view. This can be hard, but just showing that you're trying to understand can make a huge difference. Try not to judge. When we pass judgment on what's being said, it can make it much harder to really hear or understand from their perspective. Avoid making assumptions about their experiences, thoughts, or feelings. In doing this, you might miss something really important. Take the time to really listen to understand what they're going through. And finally, recognize the emotion in another person so you can communicate this. When I meet someone in crisis, I'll often reflect back what they're saying, bearing in mind their situation. This can be as simple as saying, "That sounds really difficult because." This shows that I've listened to what they've told me, I understand why they're struggling, and it keeps the focus on them rather than making it about me. These skills will all be covered in more detail in your induction, and don't forget you may already be doing many of these things without even realizing. Empathy can help to develop a sense of connection, which can be so important following a crisis when someone may feel isolated or alone. Trying to understand can be more valuable than saying or doing the right thing, as it can really help with these feelings. Being sympathetic, however, can be more about making someone feel better or trying to cheer someone up, which can actually create more of a sense of disconnection. Telling someone that they'll feel better soon or sharing when something similar has happened to you might make you feel like you've helped, but it could make the other person feel as if you don't want to hear what they're going through. Both empathy and sympathy are important parts of communication and teamwork, no matter what your role in the British Red Cross is. Empathy and sympathy are key for supporting people in crisis. Being truly empathetic isn't easy, but using the Karma framework can really help. You've probably already seen our short film introducing the Karma model. Here's how you can use Karma as a tool to help. You consider what the other person is going through and experiencing. Acknowledge. Put yourself in their shoes and then show understanding. Listen. You show that you're really listening to what they're saying. Manage. Empathizing with someone will help them manage the situation and make better decisions. Being empathetic and the Karma model are key to what we do at the British Red Cross and really enable you to make a difference to people during a crisis.